Good evening, Husky fans. Welcome to the Point-Jefferson Gymnasium. Your Huskies will be taking on rivals to the south, Dakota Valley Panthers. First at the girls' game, EPJ girls come into action tonight with a 7-6 record. Almost coming away with the big victory over Lennox on Tuesday night, following 56-53 in overtime. If you missed it, it was a heck of a game. You could go back and watch it. It was a great game to be a part of, and it was an exciting game. This came out a little short. Dakota Valley comes in with a record of 4-10 on the season. Their last game was against, let me check it out here. Their last game was against Millbank at the Sacred Hoops Classic in Sioux Falls at Augustana, coming out on the short end, 53-43 to Millbank. So, nice job with the EPJ pep band, Mr. Schmeling. I believe we'll be starting with the national anthem to start with right away. So we'll pause for the national anthem.
Tonight's matchup has the Panthers from Dakota Valley versus your Point-Jefferson Huskies. At this time, we ask that everyone please rise, stand at attention, and face our nation's flag. Place your right hand over your heart, remove any headgear as the Point-Jefferson pep band, under the direction of Mr. Aaron Schmeling, plays our national anthem.
Excellent job again by the EPJ pep band, directed by Mr. Aaron Schmeling. Starting lineups. First for Dakota Valley, number 4, 5'11" senior Georgia Vandenholm. Number 11, 5'11" sophomore Addison Kleiss. 5'9" junior, number 12, Sophie Tuttle. 5'11", 8th grader, number 22, Melina Snoozy. And 5'11", senior, number 42, Ella Riefenrath. The Panthers are coached by head coach Tammy Lilly, assisted by Will Basinius, Kristen Hansen, and Rob Lilly. Now for your Point-Jefferson Huskies. Looks like we got a bunch of real little Huskies. First graders. Got a bunch of first graders in there lining the tunnel for the Huskies.
And now your starters for the Huskies. Starting at guard, 5'4" sophomore number 1, Caitlin.
5'4" sophomore number 1, Caitlin Van Rokel. Starting at guard. 5'11" forward sophomore number 4, Ashley Brewer. 5'6" freshman guard number 12, Sarah Schmitz. 5'11" sophomore forward, number 14, Bentley Kohlbaum. And another guard, 5'6" sophomore, number 32, Courtney Brewer. EPJ Huskies are coached by head coach Jeff Newhart, assisted by Matt Hammett and Emily Henze. Also, managers for the Huskies are Alexis Ludwigs, Terry Moreland, Chloe Niles, and Grace Shue. Trainer for the Huskies is Julie Brennan.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready.
All right.
Basketball.
So once again, like I said, big rivalry for the southeast part of the state. It's always a good rivalry between Dakota Valley and Point-Jefferson. So Huskies will be wearing their home whites, trimmed with blue and black. Dakota Valley will have their road black, trimmed with purple. Tip goes down to Dakota Valley. Snoozy will come up with it. Over to Clays. Outside to Vandenholm for a three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Ashley. Sarah with it over to Ashley. Over to Courtney. Courtney there guarded by Sophie Tuttle. Over to Caitlin. Over to Sarah. Kohlbaum in the corner. She's going to drive the baseline. Shot up, no good. Rebound down to Vandenholm. She gets it over to Clay. Guarded by Van Rokel. Snoozy with it now. Over to Vandenholm. She's going to drive the lane. Puts it up and in. She's going to have a foul on the shot on number 32, Courtney Brewer. That'll be her first. Team's first. So Vandenholm will go to the line for one. Shot is up and good. 3-0 Dakota Valley. Schmitz with it, gets it across the timeline. Over to Ashley, to Courtney. Courtney gets it inside to Ashley. Back out to Courtney. She's going to put up the three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound down to Vandenholm. Vandenholm's going to be picked up by Courtney right there. Over to Kleist. Kleist gets it knocked away by Van Rokel. It'll be Husky ball there on the far side midcourt. 24 left on the shot clock. Vandenholm the inbound. Gets it into Snoozy. Snoozy with it at the top of the key. Over to Kleist. And Kleist with it. Gets it over to Riefenrath. Kleist gets the loose ball over to Riefenrath. Riefenrath's going to drive the lane, puts it up and in for two. 5-0 Dakota Valley. Van Rokel with it, gets it over to Kohlbaum in the corner. Back to Van Rokel. Over to Brewer. To Schmitz. Back to Courtney. Over to Van Rokel. To Kohlbaum on the baseline. She's going to have her shot blocked. But she's going to draw the foul on Sophie Tuttle. That'll be Tuttle's first, team's first. Kohlbaum will go to the line for two. 6:09 left in the first quarter. First shot is up. Bounce around and off, no good. Second shot is good. Huskies get on the board with the free throw from Bentley. 5-1. Huskies going to apply pressure now. Gets it up ahead to Snoozy. Snoozy will take it across the timeline. Going to drive on Schmitz. Gets cut off. Back to Kleist. Snoozy with it near midcourt now. She's going to drive. Dishes it off to Tuttle in the corner for a three. Is good. 8-1 Dakota Valley. Schmitz with it now. Over to Van Rokel. Kohlbaum. Inside to Ashley. Ashley drills it out. Gets it over to Van Rokel. To Courtney in the corner. Gets it inside to Ashley. Over to Schmitz to Kohlbaum. She's going to drive the lane. We're going to have a block on Ella Riefenrath. That'll be her first. Team's second. Huskies will inbound. Schmitz will inbound under the basket. Fresh shot cut. Gets it into Courtney. Over to Ashley. So Schmitz in the corner. Van Rokel. She's going to drive on Vandenhall. Gets it back to Schmitz. Over to Van Rokel. Ball gets knocked away by Snoozy. She's going to pick it up. Drives on Schmitz. Puts it up. No good. Rebound down to Sarah Schmitz. Ball gets tipped, and Snoozy comes up with it again. Now Courtney's going to come up with the loose ball. Van Rokel thought about the three, decides to drive, and goes up for two. Nice move by Van Rokel. 8-3 Dakota Valley. 4:42 left. Kleiss gets the ball tipped by Van Rokel. It's going to go out on Van Rokel. It'll remain with the Panthers. We're going to have number 44, Josie Curry. Number 20, Lindley Schmitz. Number 15, Danica Torres, all check in for the first time, replacing Kohlbaum, Brewer, and Brewer. Kleiss with it, gets it up to Vandenhall. She gets it over to Tuttle. To Kleiss, tries to get inside to Riefenrath. She goes up with it. No good. Ball's going to go out of bounds. It's going to go down to, or go out on Dakota Valley, be Panther or Husky ball. Lindley inbounds to Sarah. Van Rokel with it now. To Torres. Torres throws it over to Van Rokel. Van Rokel's going to drive the lane, puts up the runner, no good. Rebound down to Josie. Puts up the shot, no good. Vandenhall with it now, brings it across the timeline to Tuttle. Tuttle gets it over to Snoozy. Vandenhall with it's going to drive the lane. Gets tipped away by Sarah Schmitz. Nice job. Oh, she loses control a little bit and picks it up, dribbles again. So double dribble there. So it'll go back to the Panthers. Vandenhall inbound at midcourt. Gets it into Kleiss. To Vandenhall. Over to Tuttle. To Snoozy. Snoozy's going to drive, pick the long jumper, no good. Offensive rebound, or the rebound comes down to Torres. We're going to have a foul on the rebound on 11. Addie Kleiss for Dakota Valley. That's going to be her first, team's third. 3:26 left in the first. 8-3 Dakota Valley yet. We're going to have number 1, Emerson Mead, check in for Dakota Valley, replacing Ella Riefenrath. Schmitz gets it over to Van Rokel. Van Rokel over to Lindley. Lindley's going to try the three. No good. Tipped by Torres. Mead comes up with it. Up to Kleiss. Kleiss puts the runner up and good. 10-3 Dakota Valley. Schmitz gets it ahead to Van Rokel. Van Rokel with it. Dribbles to the top of the key. Gives it off to Sarah. Sarah with it over to Torres. Tries to get it inside to Curry, but it gets tipped. And Torres comes up with the loose ball now. Gets it over to Lindley. And we're going to have a jump ball. Tied up. It's going to stay with the Huskies. Number 3, Emma Weesey checks in for Dakota Valley for the first time, replacing Snoozy. Sarah Schmitz brings it up over to the top of the key, over to Lindley. Lindley's looking for an open person, gets it over to Van Rokel finally. Sarah Schmitz is jumping up and down in the corner looking for the ball. Torres tries to get the ball to Curry, but it gets tipped away. Dakota Valley comes up with it and have a layup by Vandenhall. Timeout by EPJ. We'll take one as well. 2:15 left in the first, 12-3.
In the last
All right, we are back. 2:34 left in the third. 52-50 in favor of Dakota Valley yet. Dakota Valley, a 5-team foul so far in the third quarter to the 1 for the Huskies. Huskies are going to come out with Timmons, Jake Scarman, Garrett Merkley, and the Fournier brothers. Panthers will have Clace, Rosenquist, Wingert, Isaac Bruns, and Luke Bruns. Rosenquist with it now is going to drive, gets cut off, dishes it out to Luke Bruns, to Rosenquist, to Isaac. Isaac with it now, guarded by Timmons. He's going to shoot the jumper from the elbow, and nothing but net there again. He's got 29 so far tonight. Merkley with it now. Merkley hands it off to Timmons, gets cut off, and we're going to get a travel call there. Must not have stopped clean enough, it looked like. Maybe, I don't know. So Timmons will come out, Merkley will come out. Devin Schmitz and Caden Moore check back in. 2:04 left. Bruns is going to walk it up the court here. Bruns is going to run the point here for a little bit, it looks like, instead of Rosenquist. Gets it over to Luke Bruns, to the corner to Clace. He gets it inside to Wingert. Wingert puts it up against Chase Fournier, gets it partially blocked. He comes down with the rebound. Nice job by Chase there on the defense. Three-pointer for Devin is good. Devin has 9 on the night. 54-53 Panthers still in the lead. 1:25 left. Isaac Bruns with it now, guarded by Jake Scarman. Puts up the jumper, is good. 56-53. Caden Moore with it now, gets it up ahead to Easton. Easton gets it inside to Chase. A little pass is a little wide, goes off his fingertips out of bounds. Panthers ball. Rosenquist will check it in. Rosenquist with it, will walk it up the court. We're at 1 minute left in the third. Runs with it, gets it to Rosenquist, to Faldmo. Faldmo gets it to Luke Bruns in the corner. Back to Faldmo, top of the key. Over to Rosenquist, he gets it inside to Wingert. Working on Chase Fournier. Puts up the shot, and he gets fouled on the shot. So Wingert will go to the line for 2. Fouls on Chase. That's going to be his second foul. Team's second of the half. Second half. First shot up. No good for Wingert. Number 30, Reed Saylor, is going to check in for Jake Scarman. Number 3, Merkley will check in for Caden Moore. 43.8 left in the third. Wingert will have a second free throw attempt. Up and good. 57-53. Devin will take the ball at the court now. Picked up by Hennies. Over to Easton. Easton with it, guarded by Faldmo. Easton tries to get it inside, but gets knocked on the arm by Rosenquist, I believe. Yep, that's his third foul. Third foul of the game for Rosenquist. That's 16 fouls on Dakota Valley. Huskies get it in. Easton had it. Hands it back off to Devin. Back into Easton. He's going to go up against Wingert. And we're going to have an offensive foul. Crowd not happy about that one. We're going to have an offensive foul on Easton. That's going to be his first foul. Team's third. 24.4 left in the third, so the shot clock will be off now. Hennies will inbound to Rosenquist. Gets it to Wingert, over to Faldmo, to Rosenquist. Wingert puts it up and in over Saylor. 5 seconds left in the third. Merkley's going to drive, puts it up, no good. And Hennies catches it out of bounds. He was standing out of bounds. And there should be some time left on the clock, but it's not looking like they're going to put any more time on the clock. Nope, they're not. So after 3 quarters, 59-53, we'll take a break. We'll be back.
Since the 1960s, McClory Engineering, Inc. has been committed to providing professional civil engineering and land surveying services to our tri-state public and private clients. We're a small firm focused on serving every client with professional and technical insights drawn from decade-long relationships. We will deliver the best engineered, planned, economical design projects for our clients through our knowledgeable staff. Contact McClory Engineering, Inc. and find us online, McCloryEngineering.com.
All right, we're back, Husky fans. After 3 quarters of play, it's 59-53. Dakota Valley with the lead. Huskies hanging in there tough right now. Foul trouble for the Huskies. Alex Garman has 4. That's it. Chase and Devin both with 2. A few others with 1. So fouls aren't a factor right now. They have 3 team fouls in the second half so far. Dakota Valley with 6 team fouls. So next foul on the Panthers, Huskies will be at the line for 1-1. It will be Husky ball. Huskies going to start with Jake Scarman, Garrett Merkley, Devin Schmitz, Easton, and Chase Fornia, the original starting 5. Devin put up the shot, no good. Rebound comes down, loose ball, gets knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Panther basketball. Oh, the refs are going to talk about it. Not sure. One thinks it's Dakota Valley, one thinks it's EPJ ball, so we'll see what happens. I think we're gonna stick with the Panthers, I guess. Fall mode inbound to Rosenquist. Rosenquist with it at the top of the key. Looks to drive, gets it knocked away, throws it back out to Hennies. Hennies gets it into Wingert. Wingert's going to try and back it away and pass it back out to Hennies. Off the glass, no good, but Bruns comes up the loose ball. No, Hennies with the loose ball, gets it over to Rosenquist, and Wingert left wide open on the basket for 2. 61-53. Merkley's going to push it up the court. Guarded by Bruns. Gets it to Jake. Jake with it now, guarded by Hennies. Over to Devin. Towards midcourt to Chase. Merkley's going to try the 3 top of the key and nails it. Nice shot by Garrett Merkley. He's got 11 on the night. Rosenquist is going to walk it up. 6:45 left in the game. 61-56. Dakota Valley on top. Faldmo with it. Gets it over to Bruns in the corner. Bruns is going to drive, puts it up, no good, but he's going to be fouled by Jake Scarman, I believe. Let's make sure. Pretty sure he was the only one there. No? Never mind. He was fouled by Merkley, I guess. All right. Well, that's Merkley's 2nd. Team's 4th. So Bruns will be at the line. First one is up and good. That's point number 32 on the night for Isaac Bruns, the USD commit. Second one on the way is good as well, 33, 63, 56, 6:35 left. Jake with the ball, guarded by Hennies. Gets it over to Chase. Chase gets it to Devin. Devin's going to drive, puts it up, no good. Might have been partially blocked. And had another call where both refs kind of looked at each other, weren't sure, and they're going to give it to Dakota Valley. Not sure. Somebody that's got a warning, I think, on the bench there for EPJ. Faldmo gets it over to Rosenquist. Isaac Bruns for the 3, puts it in. 66-56. Bruns with 36 now. 5:52 left in the game. Devin with the ball, up to Chase, the top of the key. Got a hold in the lane, I believe, on 14, Sam Faldmo for Dakota Valley. That's his first, team's 7th. So Easton will go to the line for a 1-and-1. Evan checks in for Chase. Also Alex Garman in. First free throw up, no good. Rebound comes down to Rosenquist. Bruns with the ball. He's going to drive the lane. Gets blocked by Jake Scarman, but he gets fouled on the block. So Bruns will go to the line. Bruns will go to the line for 2. Isaac's first one bounces around and goes in. 67-56. Second free throw on the way is good. 68-56, 5:35 left in the game. Huskies get it inside to Easton. He puts it up, misses it, gets fouled on the shot by Jackson Wingert. That'll be his first foul. Team's 8th, so Easton go to the line for 2. First shot bounces off the front of the rim and back and in. That's Easton's 21st point of the night. Second free throw is up and good. Point number 22 for Easton. 5:30 left, 68-58. Rosenquist is going to bring it across the line. He's thought about the 3. Passes to Faldmo. Faldmo passes it back over to Hennies now. To Bruns. Bruns going to work. Turnaround jumper off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound down to Alex Scarman. We're going to have a foul there. Foul's going to be on number 14, Sam Faldmo. That's his second. Team's 9th now. 5:12 left. Garrett Merkley checks back in, replacing Devin Schmitz. Free throw is up and good for Alex. That's his first point of the game. Second free throw is up and good too. Two points for Alex, 68-60. Rosenquist brings it up. Got it at the top of the key, guarded by Jake. Bruns back to Rosenquist. We're going to have a quick timeout from Dakota Valley. We'll take a quick one as well. We'll be right back.
Turbulent Games of Parker, your locally owned and operated family-friendly gaming store. They have a wide variety of Magic the Gathering cards going back at least 3 years, Pokemon cards, and more. They host a high school Dungeons & Dragons night every Thursday, and players from around the area are always welcome. They have a wide variety of miniatures and miniature games for your enjoyment. Visit Turbulent Games of Parker, your local store for all things gaming.
All right, we're back. 4:59 to play in the game. 68-60, Dakota Valley with the lead yet. 9 fouls to 5 fouls for 9 for the Panthers, 5 for the Huskies. It'll be Panther ball. Rosenquist passes it in to Bruns. Bruns goes way back to get it. Faldmo gets it inside to Bruns, and he puts it up for 2. 70-60 for Jake Scarman with it now, guarded by Isaac, top of the key. Gets it over to Merkley. Merkley with it. Drives the lane, gets cut off. Puts it up, gets blocked by Rosenquist. Out of bounds, it'll be Husky ball yet. 22 on the shot clock. Merkley throws it in, gets intercepted by Rosenquist. He's going to drive. Nice pass over to Bruns for 2. And we got an injury. We're going to We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back after a quick break.
Ray Hybrids was founded in 1970 by Wendell Ray near Bath, South Dakota. Wendell's son joined the business in 1976. Over the years, the two succeeded and prospered by focusing on what matters most, the needs of farmers in the North. Ray Hybrids serve their farmers by working alongside them to understand what seed products work best in their fields and provide specific recommendations that fit the local environment. Visit them online at ray-hybrids.com. That's ray-hybrids.com to learn more about their proven products.
All right, we're back. Jake Scarman rolled his ankle pretty good there, so we're going to take him back to the training room, get him checked out a little bit. Caden Moore will check in to replace him. Huskies will have Caden Moore, Alex Scarman, Easton, Evan, and Devin in right now. 4:25 left in the game, 72-60 in favor of the Panthers. Alex gets it over to Evan. Gets it up to Caden, top of the key. Gets it over to Alex. Gets it over to Caden in the corner. Back to Alex, to Devin. Guarded by Rosenquist. Inside to Caden at the free throw line. Over to Easton. Easton with it, top of the key. Over to Devin in the corner. 5 seconds for. Shot up by Evan, no good. Rebound down to Rosenquist. 3:45 left. Rosenquist with it up at the elbow. Passes it out to Isaac. He's thought different of it. He's going to decide to take some time, but Bruns is going to put it up the jumper. No good off the rim. Rebound down to Caden Moore. Devin's going to take the three-pointer in the corner, in and out, no good. Rebound down to Bruns. 3:20 left. Over to Jackson Hennies. It takes the long three, is no good, but he's going to be fouled by Evan, I believe. It's going to be 3 shots. Foul's going to be on Evan Fournier. That's going to be his second foul. Team's 6th foul. So Hennies will be at the line for 3 shots. First shot up, bounces around, off the rim, no good. Second free throw is up and good. Checking back in for the Huskies. Garrett Merkley's going to replace Caden Moore. Chase Fournier replaces Evan Fournier. Third free throw off the front of the rim, no good. Isaac Bruns comes down at the offensive board, though. Puts up the jumper, no good. Rebound down to Chase. Alex Scarman with it, gets it over to Chase. Inside to Merkley, dishes out to Easton. Over to Alex for 3 on the wing, no good. Rebound down to Isaac Bruns again. We're gonna have a reach-in foul on Easton there. That'll be Easton's second foul. Team's 7th, I believe. Yep, team 7th, so Bruns will be at the line. Luke Bruns checks in, replacing Hennies. We're going to have another timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. We'll be right back.
Quality care close to home. That's Horizon Healthcare in Elk Point. For immunizations and well-child visits to family health, we're right here for all ages with convenient hours and timely appointments. Local care for you and your family makes life easier with less travel, greater personal attention, and overall wellness for life. That's Horizon Healthcare's Elk Point Community Health Center.
All right, we're back. Isaac Bruns at the line for a 1-on-1. Puts the first one in. That's 43 on the night for him so far. Having a heck of a game. Gets the bonus now. Puts it up and puts it in. 44. Easton gets it into Merkley. Merkley's going to take it up mid-court. 75-60, 2:50 left in the game. Gets it to Alex Scarman, top of the key, guarded by Luke Bruns. He gets the pass inside to Easton. Easton turns and puts it up for 2. Nice job. Easton with 24 on the night. Rosenquist gets it up. He's going to drive the lane, puts up the jumper, and puts it in for 2. Rosenquist with 9 on the night. 2:25 left now. Merkley with it again. Gets it, hands it off to Easton there, guarded by Faldmo. Easton with it. Gets it into Devin inside. Oh, turnaround jumper off the front of the rim, no good. Rosenquist comes down at the rebound again. Rosenquist is going to drive, stop at the three-point line. Passes it off to Isaac. Isaac guarded by Merkley there. Isaac drives the lane, puts it in, no good, but he's going to be fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 again. Fouls on Merkley. That's going to be Merkley's 3rd foul. Team's 8th. So Isaac will be at the line for 2 shots. First shot is up. In and out, no good. Hennies checks back in, replacing Luke Bruns. Number 24, Levi Miller checks in for the first time, replacing Garrett Merkley. And Caden Moore checks in, replacing Devin Schmitz, I believe. Isaac Bruns missed the second one as well. Rebound down to Chase. Levi gets it into Alex. Back out to Caden. Caden's going to shoot the long 2. No good. Out of bounds. Off of Alex. Going to be Panther ball. Huskies going to apply pressure here now. 77-62. 1:39 left in the game. Gets it ahead. Caden Moore's going to get charged with the push there. That's going to be Caden's first foul. Team's 10th now, I believe. Nope, 9th foul. So Bruns will be at the line for 2 more, or 1-on-1, excuse me. First one off front of the rim, no good. Rebound down to Alex. Alex is going to take it all the way off the rim, no good. Rebound down to Rosenquist. He's going to push it up ahead to Bruns. And Bruns tries to dunk it and misses it. Easton's going to drive all the way, put it down, gets fouled by Faldmo. So Easton will go to the line for 2. That's Faldmo's second foul, I believe. Are they going to say the foul's on Wingert? Okay, that's his second foul. First free throw's up and good for Easton. 24 on the night. Checking back in is going to be Devin Schmitz. Evan Fournier. Garrett Merkley. Second free throw is in and out, no good. 1:15 left. Rosenquist with it now. Bruns is going to drive, puts it in for 2. 46 points on the night for Bruns. 1:05 left, 79-63. Evans going to take the long 3. Off the rim, no good. Nice hustle. Nice hustle by Merkley. He tried to save it, and then all he had left was to try and kick it, and he saved it with his foot, but he can't do that. So nice hustle effort there for him. Rosenquist and Bruns are going to check out. Bruns finishes the night with 46 points. Also, Winger's going to check out. Checking in for the Panthers, number 11, Tyler Corneliuson. 22, Preston Carlson. 23 is Luke Harrison. And number 2, Charlie Margis, I believe. And number 15, is that? Ethan Anima. Checking in for the Huskies, number 32, Ashton Fairbanks. Number 40. Number 40 is not in the program. Number 10, Carson Timmons back in. 30, Reed Saylor. Levi Miller. Reed Saylor's going to drill up and take the 3. No good. Rebound down to Harrison. Dakota Valley with it. Anima with it. Guarded by number 40, who's not in the program. I don't know who that is for sure. Ball was tipped, so it's not a turnover. Can bring it back. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. He's going to drive all the way. No good. But he is fouled by 24, Levi Miller. That's going to be his first foul. Team's 10th. So number 15, Ethan Anima will go to the line for 2. Misses the first one. 14.2 seconds left in the game. 79-63. Anima's going to put the second one up and puts it in. 80-63. Huskies get it ahead to Fairbanks. He gets it inside to Miller. Miller gets the ball knocked away. It's going to stick with the Huskies. Saylor will inbound it. Gets it in over to Timmons to Fairbanks. Inside to Saylor. We're going to have a foul called on number 22, Preston Carlson. That's going to be his first. 4 seconds left. Reed Saylor will go to the line for 2. First shot's up, off the back of the rim, no good. Second free throw, off the back of the rim again, no good. Rebound down to Carlson. And that's going to do it. Dakota Valley comes out of this one victorious, 80-63, led by Isaac Bruns with 46 points. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back with a few stats.
Vermilion Medical Clinic is your trusted hometown healthcare provider. We provide family medicine and pediatrics with specialists in audiology, ear, nose, and throat, general surgery, nephrology, obstetrics and gynecology, orthopedic surgery, pulmonology, and urology. Vermilion Medical Clinic. So much care, so close to home.
All right, we're back, Husky fans. The EPJ Huskies fall to Dakota Valley, 80-63. Dakota Valley remains unbeaten, number 1 in the state. EPJ falls to 10-4, I believe. Check some scoring here. Huskies were led in scoring by Easton Kemp with 25 points, 3 rebounds. Heck of a game for Easton. Next in line was Garrett Merkley with 11 points, 2 rebounds. Devin Schmitz with 9 points, 4 rebounds. Evan Fournier, 9 points, 5 rebounds. Jake Scarman, 7 points, 1 rebound. Alex Scarman with 2 points, 4 rebounds. And Chase Fournier didn't score but had 5 big rebounds. So, once again, your EPJ boys fall to number 1 Class A, Dakota Valley, 80-63, and the EPJ girls fall to Dakota Valley, 54-17. So rough night for the Huskies, but hopefully we can rebound and come back. And let's see, Saturday, right? Saturday is Groton boys at home, and the C game starts at noon, I believe, and I think the varsity should start around 2:15, 2:30, I think is what I was told. Yep, that game will be on the NFHS network. Monday night, the Dakota or the Elk Point-Jefferson girls will travel to Tyndall at Bonham to play winner in a game that was made up from the Sacred Hoops that they missed. That is a varsity only at 6:30. Covered by Fuller Digital Solutions. Yep, that's right. And then the 9th, which is Thursday, will be a makeup game for the boys at Groton, covered by Fuller Digital Solutions, by Caroline, because I don't think I can make that trip. And I do not know what time that starts, if it's a C, JV, and varsity, but I'm not sure what that is. Hopefully we can fill you in. Bus leaves at 11, Caroline says. So you do the math with the road trip and whatnot. So that's all I know for that. So that's what our week ahead looks like. So as of right now, and then I believe Friday night the 17th, the Huskies play, or the 10th. Yep, the 10th, Friday night the 10th. The Huskies boys and girls play at home against Beersford. We will be covering that as well. And I think that's as far out as we'll go for right now. So thank you for joining us tonight. For the producer, Caroline Thompson, who's on top of everything here, I'm Kendall Hansen. We're hoping you have a good night, and we'll see you again next game.